What, you expect me to die? I could. I'm trying to do something to keep going. You're gone. There's nothing. I gotta make my heart pump the blood, understand? You're gone.
You left me.
So that was something I did.
I don't know how to react to you. You boggle my fucking mind. What are you saying? You want me back?
No, that I cannot do. That was just that fucking killing pain. I can't. I don't know what to do with you, Donna. But if I don't see you, I'm starving, dying, like a feeling of a lackluster world. But
why are you breathing on my sister?
It's all you.
Mona ain't me, even in your demented eyes.
What else could I do? I don't got all that many options.
You didn't have that option either. That was just some criminal shit you did outside the bounds. What's the picture for?
That's a picture of me.
Who by?
Me.
It's terrible. Why the one eye big and the other small?
That's what I look like.
Oh, it is, huh?
You don't think it looks like me?
No.
Then it's like I thought. You only know the before, but not the after.
This is what you've changed to?
This is what I've always been like, really. Different moods, but this is the basic guy.
It looks like some monster done out of crayons by an ungifted child. I mean, look how you got it up there. A little Scotch tape would have done the trick. Ain't you got no respect for your walls?
No, none.
Well, you should.
The nails holding it there is part of it. I don't know why I'm trying to explain. You've always been hostile to anything you didn't understand within the first 3 seconds. Life just isn't simple enough for your basic approach. Just saying something's over, don't make it so. It just puts a lid down so the pressure can build to where everything's bent. There's lightning screwed in a jar in here.
You were the one who ended it.
So I fucked up. And I don't know what to do, even now. I look bad, don't I?
You look bad. You look okay. You don't look as bad as that.
Yes, I do.
You're crazy. Listen, tell me something. You been with Mona?
I've seen her.
But have you been with her?
Yeah.
How? How could you do that? Do you hate me?
No.
But she's my sister and you did that?
I didn't really.
But you just said you did.
It happened.
But Tommy, who happened it?
It just did, though. Happen.
Don't give me that shit. That's the worst. That is my most unfavorite lie.
Your sister did it.
My sister did it. And where were you at the time? Chinatown?
I was there, too.
I want to promise you won't touch her again.
Why do you care so much?
She's my sister.
It's 'cause of what you feel for me.
Felt.
You still love me.
Yeah, I love ya. I dote on ya. I fucking hate your guts. I'm lost how to proceed with you.
Ooh.
You're like a nut. You see everything through this slot. It kills me. I thought you loved me.
I do.
I don't understand. How can you love me and bring my family down into this shit?
Why do you think I'm sitting in this garbage can, huh? 'Cause everything's cool and I'm in good shape, huh? Look at me. Look at my picture I did. That's me. One eye sees too much. One eye can't get big enough to see my way out of how I feel. I'm holding my face up with nails. Everything's you. I see everything and everything's you.
I'm scared.
Oh, God.
I'm shaken.
I know. I'm scared too, but I can't help myself.
I can't do this.
I know. I'm scared too, but I can't help myself.
No. Maybe you can't help yourself, but I gotta help me. I can't do this. I really can't. I'm gonna go crazy if I get sucked back in with you.
Come on, it's what we both want.
You can't leave me, go to my sister, then come back to me too. Who would I be if I let that happen? I'm not talking about what it would be like. I'm talking about what it would feel like. I'd be lost. No words, just part of whatever you happen to feel. I ain't no figment in your blood, and if you don't get off Mona, I'll kill you. I'm gonna give you the gun. Can you hear me through the mud? I'll kill you.
Hey, Calm down.
Why? Why should I?
Make yourself sick.
You amaze me. You're amazing. I'm amazed.
There's you and only you. Nobody else knows me.
What about Mona?
I never talk about you to her.
No?
No.
Should I be grateful?
No.
You can talk about me if you want. I don't give a shit.
I don't want to.
I talk about you to my friend, Judy. Judy thinks you're poison. Your picture's in her post office. She spits on the ground anytime your name is mentioned.
What did you tell her?
The truth.
Must have taken a long time to tell.
Not that long.
Then it wasn't the truth. The truth about us is long.
I kept the story together. I just left out the tears.
I'm sorry.
You said that before, and so what? You just go right back on stepping on my neck. Even now, you're gone, and you're still doing vile shit that affects my life. Screwing my sister. It's like diabolical. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I really don't.
You ought to find out, man. That should be your mission.
I don't know.
You're sitting in this place. You got it like the black hole at Calcutta. You make this horrible picture of yourself, and you put it up, and you drink beer, and you look at it. You go out in the street, you mess with my sister, you come back here and wait for me. You want me to think you're crazy? Is that it? Because I won't do it. I hold you responsible for every single thing you've done, and I always will. I don't buy this crazy alibi it's been going around. Oh, I killed her because I was crazy. I don't care you killed her because you was crazy. All I care was you killed. You killed her. And if you're that crazy, it's going to be the death of you.
Killed who?
I'm trying to say something, but I'm too upset.
Take it easy.
This whole thing with you, from beginning to end, has worn me down. How long's it been now?
A year.
I ought to get some shots or something. Life's too short. Bail me out, Tommy. Leave me alone.
You know I can't do that.
You selfish thing. Then get me another beer.
All right.
How much rent you pay?
200.
How you pay it?
Different ways.
You robbed your mother.
She told.
She didn't want to, but she thinks I drove you crazy, so she bitched to me.
You don't understand. Why'd you just keep jumping right on in when you don't understand?
You don't feel it, do ya? Like the Nazis. I'm trying to talk to you while you're having an out-of-body experience somewhere.
Are you calling me a Nazi?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just reminded.
I didn't do anything with the purpose of hurting you or my ma or anybody. I didn't have any evil intentions.
I could believe that. It just don't matter.
I didn't mean to rob my ma. It just happened.
But who happened it?
These things that have taken place, they're not what I would have done.
But you done these things.
I didn't choose to. I was compulsed.
By who?
By something in me that's not me.
What, you telling me you got a little man living in there or something?
Yeah, I got a devil.
You're the devil.
No, I swear to God I'm not.
You're the devil.
You don't understand.
I see everything.
I get if you get in a car crash, maybe you're not dazed or whatever. You walk around down a road, you don't know what you're doing.
So you walk away, maybe even there's a girl crashed in the car, but since you're punchy, then it's all right.
At least it explains why.
You hate your boss. You stab him with a knife in the heart. He dies. So, I explained why. You hated him. Does that make it all right?
What if I just saw red? Didn't remember a thing, came to, found him lying there, dead on the ground.
You still killed your boss.
I didn't kill my boss. I don't have a boss. This is hypothetical bullshit.
You're a bum. And a nut. And you broke my heart even though I loved you. And I hold you strictly responsible, no matter how you squirm under the light. Listen, I don't care. You treat me like shit. You pork my sister. You rob your mother. I don't care. Just so long as you would finally cop to being the prick who did this stuff. But this standing above outside like, oh, it happened, and ain't that a shame? But don't act that way, because it must have been somebody else. Mr. Compulsed, Mr. Confused, Mr. Explanation, Mr. Nobody's Home. That line of shit drives me totally insane. In which case, I may have to cut your throat. But if I do, I did it. Just exactly me. Gosh, I miss you. I'm so lonely for you. I wish you'd wake up. I wish you'd kiss me when you're awake.
I am awake.
Maybe you even believe that.
What do you want from me?
Nothing I can have.
What?
This is sad. This is so sad. Maybe I should go.
No.
There's no point to this. You don't want me back.
Yes, I do. I want you back.
But you just said a minute ago that you did it.
I know.
And now you do.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel.
Don't think about it. Just feel.
I can't. I'm emotionally confused.
I believe in God now.
Oh no.
Things got so bad, I was just ripping up. Everything I was doing, it was like to just get out of a burning house. A crazy jump out the nearest window, and you land where you land. One night, I realized everything I lost. You and the soul. When I left you, a fuse got lit. I didn't know. I didn't realize at the end of the other part of my soul I had found. And then one night, that fuse that got lit all those days before reached my soul, and it combusted to fucking daylights. My ribs swung open like two sets of fingers, like two hands that are trying to hold in the sunlight, the solar system, comets, fire big and old, like my share of the beginning of the universe. My soul falling out, like all the crown jewels spilling out of some old suitcase. My body, where nobody knew they were, I was on my knees. All the pain, I had ducked. And I'm here to tell you, it's true. There ain't no athletes in foxholes. Because I've been there now. And when the bombs go off for real, you are weak. I called on God. I called for God. Help me, God. And it helped.
So you believe in God now?
Yeah, do you?
No, but you go ahead.
I kneel down before I go to bed and when I get up in the morning.
And then you go out and rob your mother.
That was a cheap shot.
I can do better than that. I'm holding back.
I'm trying to explain something to you.
You have such total unjustified faith in the explanation to make things okey doke.
Well, maybe so, but it works.
It don't work. Only for your personal favor does it work. You know what I hear when you say this shit? Words. Babbling words that don't got the first thing to do with what you're doing.
So I got words. What do you got?
Me? I got nothing.
I rest my case.
But I'm surviving. Better than you, maybe. No, that ain't true neither. I cry all the time. I'm amazed I got more tears left. Seems impossible. But anyways, fuck the melodrama. I came here to get something from you. That is a promise, solid as steel, that you'll leave my sister strictly alone. Are you gonna give me what I came here for or not?
No.
No? What do you mean no?
No, I won't promise.
Why not?
Because I can't answer for myself at this time. Or maybe what I mean is I can't answer for myself. I can't answer for the guy I might be in the future. All I can do is talk for me now.
So what's the guy you are now gotta say?
Well, Mona ain't here, so I won't touch her.
That's it?
That's it.
That's the best you can do?
That's right.
What are you?
Honest.
You're not an adult.
I'm more of an adult now than I ever was. At least I'm not lying.
Well, you're gonna have to do better than that. You ever hear of law?
You don't know what I'm going through.
You talk about yourself like you were in an isotope or something. Unstable to the nines. Today you're Tommy, tomorrow who knows? A trained seal, a maraschino cherry. Identity. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's important. Identity. You got one. Did you know this, or is this news out there on your planet? You're somebody. Tell me who.
I don't know.
Find out.
How?
Personal law. We all got these things that we do and we want to do. Then you got your personal law that starts and stops you. What's your personal law?
I don't have one.
You're full of shit. You know what I think's the matter? I think you got more than one set. I think you got 2 or more sets of personal law. You got your good boy law that you learned sometime a long time since, and then you got your real law, which comes out of your dark pitch soul. You talk about your soul. That's good. That's a start. You mean what's down there buried under 1,000 mattresses, every bed you ever slept on. But do you know what's down there inside the last Chinese box? It's your identity. He's the little guy you've never been introduced to. And inside his wallet, he's got your real personal law. He's what you're pointing to when you say, that's a devil.
No, don't say that.
Your devil is your soul.
Shut up.
No, your devil is your soul.
That devil's what I gotta get rid of.
You get rid of that devil, you'll be a soulless TV man.
I wanna be good.
But you're more rotten than you know.
All right then. But the same goes for you then, because that's where I nailed your sister from. From there. From where I don't understand. That's where I robbed my mother from, and that's why I can't answer for myself in the future.
You gotta get down, Tommy.
I am down.
No, you gotta get down in your identity. You gotta read out from your personal law.
And then after I'm down, then what?
You hear what I'm telling you, you crazy motherfucker? You hear what I'm saying? Know thyself. Then maybe we can talk. And in the meantime, stop hitting on my sister.
Why?
Because I'm speaking to you from me. And my law, which I know, says that if you fuck with her, you're fucking with me. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
And in the meantime, take that picture down. It upsets me.
I need that.
You don't need that. That's just to keep you where you are now, which is where you've always been. You just won't let go.
I'm trying to understand myself.
No, you're trying to nail yourself into a picture, which will drive you crazy because you're not a picture. I've tracked down these would-be thinkers trying to push their books on the morning shows. Some clown trying to explain to some woman he's never met all about herself. People ought to know better. Why are you trying to nail yourself into a picture, Tommy?
I'm trying to understand myself.
No. You're trying to stand still in this room, rot, so your brain can catch up with you.
How can I do anything until I understand myself?
Are you a man or what? Fuck your brain. Did you pork my sister with your brain?
I don't know.
You made that picture with your brain. Where am I in that picture?
I painted that picture to understand myself.
You want to be a painter?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Didn't think so. Good thing, too.
You're so hard on me.
I love you.
I love you too.
No.
Why you say no?
My life's so horrible. Why is my life so horrible? What'd I do? You're the one that's fucked up. Why am I the one that's bleeding? It's unjust.
There's no justice in a relationship.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Relationship? That's one of those words they use on TV to bring everything down onto the same. Don't use words like that on me.
Come on, it's the lingo.
It ain't my lingo.
It's English.
Then English ain't my lingo. What
What is that?
What I speak is my native tongue. And what I speak comes straight out of what I'm thinking. Not using somebody else's words from their life that happens to look like mine at the moment because of love. That's cheap, like cheating on a test. It ain't how you learn.
You make everything so hard.
I don't make it that way.
Listen, Donna, let's just chuck it. Let's just give up on chewing on this fucking raw bone till we got no teeth left. We're coming from nothing. We're going to nothing.
What are you talking about?
Relief. I need to take a break. You know, when you're not around, when I'm alone, I can feel the flesh of your cheek on my lips. I can smell your hair. I can feel the length of your body under me. When I'm not around, Do you feel the same way about my body?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you feel it, Donna? The whole thing's spinning, and we're in it, and we're spinning too.
I think I gotta try and understand the world outside of us.
Why?
Because I part of the way feel that the reason we fell in such a deep hole is because there's so many deep holes around us.
So what if there are? What are you gonna do about it?
I think I gotta go to the Heights. I think I gotta go to the Heights and talk to my father.
Your father?
Yeah, you never met him. He moved to the Heights a long time ago.
What's he gonna do?
I want to talk to him. I have some questions for him, and I want to ask him something about you.
About me?
Yeah. There may be something I want him to do to you.
To me?
That's right.
What do you want him to do to me?
I may want him to beat you up.
But why would he want to beat me up?
He's my father, and he's Mona's father too.
Is he strong?
Yeah, he's strong, and he's smart. But he's got his own faults too. So I have some questions for him, and I may ask him about you too.
Oh, my refrigerator. I'm unfortunately blanking.
It's myself and you.
Is myself in you?
So it starts off, Donna, Donna.
Donna, Donna?
Yeah, you say Donna twice.
Oh yeah, Donna. Oh man.
So go from there first, and then use the emotion to come back in here.
Okay.
So the scene's now come full circle. So we started with "Hail to you, oh my refrigerator," and now we're ending here with now you're speaking into the refrigerator, into your soul, to God, from what we just learned, from what you just learned, from what Tommy just learned in this last scene.
Okay. Donna! Donna! Hail to you, oh my refrigerator. Is myself in you?
If I cue you, would you know it?
I don't know. I'm getting like nervous and it's all conjumbling.
All right, take a breath. I dive into a lake full of hot water.
I dive into a lake full of hot water.
Doesn't hurt me.
It doesn't hurt. I'm blanking on all of it.
Let's cut there. We'll stop the scene there.
Okay.
Good. Time check, Brian?
10:45.
That's what I thought. Can we grab another chair? Someone bring them one up there. Come on out here, Grace.
Thanks, man.
You guys don't know when to quit, huh? You just did a third of the play. It was spectacular. I mean, totally unrecognizable from last time. And there's a lot we can do if we want to do it. I think, well, let me tell you this. Let me start here. Thank you. And I'm saying that because I heard certain moments of the play differently than I've ever heard it before, which means you helped me understand John Patrick Shanley a little bit deeper today. And that's going to always happen every time two good actors come out and work on material, we get to dive a little deeper. There's a lot left to unearth if we choose to, but that would become a choice. So I'll start with you, Neil. Where are you at right now?
How so?
I haven't seen you in a long time. Where are you at? You last time you didn't memorize. This time you clearly did different work. You did the painting. You took it seriously. So tell me where you are as an actor, person, etc.
Okay. Well, I was kind of like iffy from the last time because I came so like unprepared that like I was just like, I don't know if I want to do it again. And then it was actually funny because I take some acting classes at SCC, and I was given the circumstance where I was given a scene partner.
I'm listening.
And it was our final project, and we both had to have this, we had this like very impactful scene together, right? So kind of during that scene, I didn't want to make the same mistake I did to Grace, which was come so unprepared and unprofessional, not communicate, like just the lazy, that doesn't even need explanation. However, it was kind of interesting because I think I got sick, but I was still so keen on memorizing, and I stood up every night. Actually, shout out to Brian, showed me Line Learner. Oh my God, lifesaver. Yeah. That is such a good app. Like that is so underrated.
Yeah, right.
So I was using Line Learner, and I memorized my lines, and I came in, and she told me she was ready. So I came in the next day to class, and when we performed, she didn't know any of her lines, and I think she tried to feed me one of my lines. And I didn't know, like, why? I was like, how did you know, like, one of my lines, but, like, not, no judgment. And I thought it was kind of interesting because I was put in the place of Grace almost for the last Masterclass, and it really, it kind of, like, I was like, it doesn't, like, there's more aspects to, like, a good scene partner than, just maybe the memorization or just putting in the work. You both have to be on the same playing field together and, like, go up. So I sat with her and I was like, let's just work after class, and we memorized it. It did really well, and I learned how to become a good scene partner from that moment. So I was like, the reason I wanted to come back and like try it again maybe, I was like, well, now I'm in a different headspace. And if you remember the last time, I was kind of struggling between a battle with like good and evil with myself.
Yeah.
And I came to not a conclusion. I don't like to draw conclusions. But, however, I came to a resolution. I'll say that. Where I stopped. You kind of helped me with that too, where it's like, I'm in the pursuit of good. And that's what I know. That's what Neil is. I'm in the pursuit of good. But that doesn't make me a good person or a bad person. There's no such thing. I think there's gray. There's tons of gray in an area. How did cavemen think about if they were good or bad people? I think it's very interesting. You can make good choices and you can make bad choices. I just realized I'm not a good or bad person, but I want to be a person who does good. And as far as my acting, I recently just got a lead in a play, just a week ago. So that was pretty good. But as far as my acting career, it's been pretty good. It's just been a little busy, but I came to tackle this a little late. As far as like preparation time, there definitely could have been more prep time. I do understand that. It's just I came to that decision where I was like, I think me and Grace could tackle it one more time. We can do it. And then you remember how you were telling me the all-nighter thing where you like stood up all night to do that play?
Yeah.
So I was really just nailing, I went on walks to try and memorize. And last night, did not sleep at all. Just I tried to, the monologue, I really tried to nail it in, but that last part was I guess my brain's a little foggy, but I did stay up all night just practicing Line Learner, just over my head, a lot of caffeine. If you can see if I'm a little jittery right now, it's because of the caffeine. But yeah, I think that's about it on my part. Sorry if I rambled.
You're good.
So, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you chose to allow the last masterclass to be a life-changing event for you. You heard it and you didn't go down, you came up and you said, okay, I see that, I understand it, I'll take it as a challenge. And you're reaping the benefits and you'll continue to reap the benefits.
Yeah.
The fact that you landed the lead role in a play doesn't surprise me. It's expected when you're doing the work. When you're not focused on that being, that's what makes me successful, those things just tend to happen. When you're focusing on being a good scene partner, focusing on, like the why is different, you know? I'm not doing Masterclass to overcome Masterclass. I'm doing Masterclass to be a good scene partner, and because I want the challenge, I want to go after it again. So if I gave you all new critique this time, which I normally would, it's like, but you two earned something today, and you needed to be recognized for it. So there's a time as a coach when you have to celebrate the win before you go on to adding more weight onto the bar. So there's plenty more to work on. If you two had walked in like this the last time, we'd have got a lot of work done. But last lesson, you needed what you needed, and the decision was made. So congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Grace. Struggling, huh? You're not giving yourself any credit, I can tell. So you are half of the reason why we got to put up a beautiful play and hear John Patrick Shanley's poetry. You're half of the reason. And you were good, and there were reactions that were spot on. And you were listening and you were feeling, and I know you were holding back, and I know it's a struggle for you to be here. I can feel it. I can feel it. So I would love to give you the space to talk about where you are right now, and if we might be able to do something over the next 24 hours to bring into the scene, but also to help you with your headspace right now.
I'm okay, but thank you.
So, what have you learned then?
What?
What have you learned from the scene? You showed up today.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to take away from this?
I don't know. Sorry. This is awkward. Yeah, I think Neil did great, and I'm really proud of him. Yeah, he really.
You did awesome.
No, thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you prefer not to speak?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll end there.
Thank you.
Yep.